series of classes on Kabbalah. And tonight we're going to be dealing with the second question from the beginning of Etz Chaim. Wait a second. That's better. The question is why the world was created when it was and not earlier or not later. I guess you could ask that too about the Big Bang. Why was the Big Bang, they call that, 13 billion years ago, whatever they say. And why wasn't it earlier or later? What caused it at that precise moment to begin? In Kabbalah, the Ari starts his book. That was his second question. It doesn't really have an answer. We'll see in a minute why. But it's coming to teach us something very important. It's a fundamental introduction to Kabbalah, that question. Now, why the world was created 778 years ago, the Ari says, Pashut. This world that we live in is the lowest of the worlds, and there's a hierarchy above it. And each world above it had to be emanated first before this world could be emanated. And that is to say, that's to be the Ein Sof, and then Adam Kadmon, Atzilut, Bria, Yetzira, and then finally, when all of them have been finished, then you can make here. So that's why the world down here, according to our time, is about 5,778 years. Now, the problem with that teretz is, the problem with that answer is that you could ask the same question. Well, then why did the original creation back in Olam, in the Ein Sof, Olam Adam Kadmon, why did they start when they started and not earlier or later? So you really haven't answered the question. But what one of the commentators explains is that, see, time is dependent on the, at least from down here in this world, time is dependent really on the sun and the moon and the stars. That's what fixes time. The rotation of those planets and stars. And once you get beyond that, then there's no time, or time becomes infinite. In other words, every world, we have a rule in Kabbalah, every world, higher world, is infinite in relation to the world that's under it. So once you get out of here, you can't really talk about time anymore, because it's all, so to speak, infinite. Each world is infinite in relation to the world that's under it. So you can't really put a time frame on it. And that could be why the present day scientists, they still haven't figured out a time, because it's very hard. It's not something that can be done, really. But in any case, so, what was I going to say? So in any case, we see that there really is no answer to that question, but we learn a big cloud here. We learn a big general rule that every world, that there's not only this world, but there's worlds above this world. And not only that, but all the worlds are interconnected one with the other, because until all they emanated, this world can't emanate and exist. So that's what the Ari wants to teach by asking this question. He wants to show you that there's a hierarchy of worlds, worlds one above the other, one higher than the other, and they're all functioning together. And I thank you for listening.